Hello, this is Lori, and I'm going to show you with Artisan 5 how easy it is to bring in a photo and to crop it as you're putting it on your page. And you can also do this with paper. So with the papers, we're going to use It's Simple Pleasure Designs Christmas Time Bundle. But first I'm going to do a photo. So rather than dragging and dropping the photo onto the page, usually you're going to have live photo spots. In this case, it's a blank page, so I'll go ahead and just add the empty frame. And then I can reshape this if I need to, because I know that my photo is going to be more elongated and not quite square. So I'll right mouse over the photo and say fill the selected element with this photo. And as I do, you can see that it's holding the shape of this photo that I have. I'm going to now drag it where I want it to be so that it's centered a little bit better. And then I want to crop it some. So I can just grab one of the handles and I can crop, and it will maintain that same aspect ratio and crop itself in. I don't want to clip his fingers. This is myself and my grandfather back, I'm not going to tell you how long ago. I'm going to click OK on that, and you can see that it fills it exactly as I did that. And if I need to zoom it any further, of course I can. Now that's great for photos, and I use that all the time when I want to crop in a photo because the picture is quite a bit smaller. So if I enter another empty frame, I'll right mouse and fill on this one, and you can see that I can crop significantly here, and OK, and there it is all cropped in. But it's even more fun to do this with papers. So if I insert an empty frame, I'm going to take this paper right here and right mouse, fill the selected element with this photo. And when I do, you can see that it's basing this off the 12 by 12 size of that paper to begin with. So this photo is this size on my 12 by 12 piece of paper. I can move this anywhere I want to see just that part of the design, but perhaps I want the design to be very tiny within my paper. I don't want to just see those few circles in there. So I can zoom my paper by cropping out. It sounds a little funny, but that's exactly the way it works. So if I OK, now I've got all that good stuff in there. Now, just to show you the difference, here's another empty frame. I'm going to flip over to photos on this page so I can get that same paper back. I'm going to fill, and this time I'm going to crop in, and you will see the big difference. So two totally different looks just by using that tool. Now, one other really cool thing is I can also take this to fill, and maybe I don't want those lines and dots to be horizontal. I want them to be angulated. So I can put whatever degree of angulation, and then I can click OK, and now I have rotated paper in my photo box. And the best thing is, I can still decide to zoom in if I want. I can't zoom out, but I can always zoom in. So if you were to want to do that exact same thing, fill, and maybe I still want the angle, but if I want to have more in there, just do this again before you say OK. Notice that this now looks different, but I can zoom. I have much more leeway to zoom. So the cropping tool is just very, very cool with A5. Have fun with it, play, and I'd love to see what you do.